well, we are very excited to be spending the morning here at the Appalachian Fair, of course, in Gray. Kicked off yesterday, runs all the way through Saturday. We're taking you inside one of the buildings where more than 16 high schools are represented. Some incredible work that they have done. Man, we have some talented students. We're here once again with Hal Range, and I know this building very near and dear to your heart, Hal.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, a lot of work, and when you walk through here, seeing the work that the different schools are doing, so impressive.
Oh, very, very much. We have state winners, and we also have some national competitors and winners that we want to show off to you this year. And what we actually have in this building, we have 19 schools that have set up school displays, and within the school displays are student projects. Now, these students must join a club organization, which majority of it is Skills USA, and that gives them the opportunity to compete on a local, state, and regional and national level. And we do have some national winners in here, and we got one booth over here that we'll start out with. But if you want to see the schools, we've got 15 high schools, I think, and 2 post-secondary schools handing out literature for the students, and 1 intermediate school, Rock Cove, out of Virginia.
So, and as we're walking by just earlier, I was learning a little bit about some of these schools. You can see Elizabethton. Each school, of course, puts together their booth showcasing some of the different areas of instruction. And we're starting here with UNACA because met some of the folks here. And first of all, just tell me a little bit about UNACA High School and their participation and putting this booth together. What's that like for your students?
Well, it's a great opportunity for us. As Hal was saying, we do Skills USA through our class. And it allows the kids to get beyond the classroom. There's opportunities of showing their skills, competing against other schools in a friendly competition. We take a lot of pride in it. As you see, I'm proud of my students. They got a lot of blue ribbons this year, as you can see behind me. And like I said, putting the booth together, great help from Melissa Loveless and all of our team at UNACA. We take a lot of pride in CTE programs.
We're going to meet some of the students right here. I'm going to step over here because talking about winning the ribbons, and we talked about some of the national competitions as well. First of all, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Gavin Shawn. I'm a junior at UNACA High School, and I partake in collision repair classes.
Okay, and you built something pretty incredible, you and some other students here. Tell me a little bit about what we're looking at.
Yes, ma'am. This is our collaborative work project. We actually entered it for a state, and we won state, and we also got 6th place in nationals. The theme this year was Our Time Is Now, so that's why we have a digital clock with 2023 to represent Our Time Is Now. And this whole thing is really easy to transport. It has 4 Casper locking wheels, so it's really easy to move around, and it's held together by 1 3/8 bolt. And then the welds on this actually represent our strong bonds we have with our teammates and also with our advisors that helped us with this project. And we actually have some really neat things on this project. We have the blue, as you can see, is a candy coat from a Lamborghini. It's called a Ralcio Blue. And then the red is a cobalt. And the reason you can see the grinding marks is because it's candy paint, so it's transparent. So you can see right through it.
Oh my goodness, and you guys worked together to come up with the concept and then literally build each part and piece that we're seeing.
Yes, ma'am. It took us approximately over 80 hours to build.
Oh my gosh, what kinds of skills are you learning that are going to help with your future career in high school?
Oh, definitely time management, because you got to learn when to start and when to finish. And then also probably teamwork is probably the most important, because you got to communicate with your teammates to learn what they're going to do and what you got to do.
Well, congratulations. Extremely impressive. And we have another student taking some time to talk with us this morning. First of all, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Elijah Holtzclaw. I'm originally a student from Cloudland High School, but I transport to UNACA in the mornings for automotive collision repair. And I'm also a part of the Skills USA.
Wonderful. And tell me a little bit about the work that you're holding here and just the beautiful color.
So as he was stating about the color earlier, this is the exact same Lamborghini candy blue. The purple is also a candy blue. I cannot say the name of it real quick. But this was a very disciplined project. I had right about 6 hours into it. I learned everything about shadowing, about fine line, using different types of stencils, how to use the gun, just all kinds of great stuff that Scotty's good at teaching.
It's amazing how hands-on and how prepared to enter the workforce from the high school, having those opportunities. Are you surprised when you entered into this program?
Yeah, a little bit. He wanted me to do it, so I got into it.
And look what you've done. And of course, we were talking about just award winning, so many different schools represented, and of course, the work that goes into it by these students. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today. We're going to have more live coverage from the Appalachian Fair coming up here a little later on in the show. Don't forget, of course, the fair. Gates open today at 3 o'clock, runs all the way through Saturday, and you need to make a stop in here into the CTE building. Really cool stuff happening.